Hi, welcome to UPIC. I'm here today to demonstrate the Celestron telescope. The first part is we'll see how to set up the telescope, and the second part is we'll see how to use the telescope. So I've got all the telescope items out here. Let's start with the first thing, which is basically the tripod stand. So you just have to open these hooks out here and pull out the three legs of the tripod stand, which I will do quickly. I then take the telescope and I take the screw which is known as the azimuth lock to set up the telescope. When you're putting this on the telescope, as you can see, this side is slanting. So this is basically how the telescope comes, so that you can move it up and down. The second thing is, on the telescope you will see this side has a brass side and this side is the plain side. So how the screw will go is, it will go into the plain side and come out from the brass side. So let's put it on the stand now. The next thing we do is, we have the triangle. The purpose of this is that the image that you see through the telescope, okay, will be inverted. So there is a mirror in the triangle which basically makes the image straight. So you open these screws out here. You insert the triangle and you tighten the screws. This item is known as a finder scope. So the finder scope goes in here. As I mentioned, you just open the screws, put in the finder scope and tighten the screws. Now for the lenses, there are three types of lenses. One is a 20 mm, then you have a 12.5 and then you have a 4 mm lens. So how the lenses work is that the lower the lens, the more magnification it has. So a 4 mm lens will give you more magnification than a 20 mm lens. However, the light that the 4 mm lens that you can see will be much less. So the image will be much more darker. So to start with a 20 mm lens, because that is a perfect balance of magnification and light. So I've got the 20 mm lens here. I will just open this. Put in the screw and tighten. Yay! So we are set with our telescope. So that was part one. Okay. Now let's come to how to use the telescope. Okay. So in the night sky, okay, it's very difficult to find an object because it is like searching for a needle in a haystack. So how you have to do it is, let's start with, say, the moon, which is a very big object in the sky. So you first need to take your finder scope and focus it on the moon, okay, like this. Okay, so whichever object you want to focus on, you need to capture it in the finder scope. Now, because the object is captured in the finder scope, my telescope is more or less aligned with that object. So I now look it to the magnifying lens and try to locate the object through the magnifying lens. So I will look into the magnifying lens and adjust my telescope to capture the image. Yeah. So now I have the image in my lens also. Okay, the image might not be the sharpest, but I can see the image. I then look into the lens and I use the focus wheel to now get focus on the object. So at one point of time, you will find that you have the object which is in absolute sharp clarity, and that is when you can view your item. So with this telescope, we've had people, I mean the moon is very visible, you can see all the craters on the moon, they are lovely, haunting. With the same telescope, people have been able to spot Saturn up in the night sky and see the rings of Saturn. Venus can be spotted. Okay, so you have all those different options. The other thing, as I mentioned, is once you see an item with the 20 mm lens, you can then take out the 20 mm lens and you can put the next lens, which is 12.5, and see how the same image looks with the 12.5 mm lens. The last thing I'll show you all is, which is very, very interesting, is on your Apple or your Android phone, download one of the free astronomy apps. So I have Skyview out here. Let me just start that. Okay. How these apps work is that the phone knows where you are located, and as you point the app up in the sky, okay, the phone will detect what are the objects in the sky at that point of time. So whether you can see it with your naked eye or you cannot, the app will be able to tell you what there is. So let's take a look at this. Okay, so if you can see, the app is showing me an object here, which I'll click. Okay, and it shows me that is where the moon is. Okay, you can also see how the stars line up, so you can see the different constellations. The app will give you a whole host of information, like if you come across a satellite, it will show you which satellite it is, the International Space Station. So this is okay, here we have this planet. Let me click on it. Okay, so this is Mercury, which is at this level. Okay, so the app is beautiful that it lets you identify in a night sky, whilst you have a lot of twinkling lights, okay, what are those lights? And then once you know that, okay, this light is basically a particular planet that I want to see, that's where you use the telescope, focus on it and try to get a close look. So lovely. I mean, that's basically how you use the telescope. Astronomy is a lot of fun. I mean, you're there in the night sky, everything is pitch dark. It's quiet, you basically use the app, you can see all the different constellations, all the objects, and you know, it requires your patience to spot something, but you will thoroughly enjoy. Have fun, happy viewing.